Hello everyone, I am Randy Suarez, aka Silva, back here with another amazing reaction. This time we're back with some more Nostalgia Critic and his top 11 Simpsons Halloween special. You know the ones every time it's spooky season they like to drop a Halloween special. But we're about to go through Critic's top 11s. So I can't wait to get into this. Here's the thing. I used to watch The Simpsons a lot growing up. I have not watched any of the new stuff over the years, but I know like whenever they do Halloween stuff, it always hits. Or bring back some of the Halloween stuff. Let's just to review, not simply just review it, just replay it and everything. It does always hit because at the end of the day, it's spooky season. But anyway, that's neither here or there. If you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to channel Awesome. I will leave the original link to this video down below so watch it uninterrupted. Also link to my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Follow me on those social platforms. Also link to the Discord. Come and join the Crow's Nest. Talk to myself. Have a jolly good time. Also link to the Cashapp. Feel gracious enough to donate whatever you want to donate. That's fine. That's fine as well. Same thing. Super things. But by donating, liking, comment, subscribe, sharing, all the good stuff, you show your support. Let me know you rock with direction content. Rock with the channel and rock with the boy. But further ado, buckle up and let's get started. All right, we here with more Nostalgia Critic Top 11 Simpsons Halloween Special. All I can say is buckle up and let go.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic.
Hey, Critic.
I remember it, so you don't have to. Yeah, I know it's still going, but they're probably not going to top these.
Nah.
Since the first Treehouse of Horror in 1990, The Simpsons has become a staple of the Halloween season. Often their most viewed episode of the year, these specials combine comedy, horror, and even a fair amount of creativity that has us returning for more and more shorts-eating. But let me be the first person on the internet to do something radical. Rate which ones are the best. Okay, I know this is nothing new, but first off, a lot of people rate the segments themselves, of which every episode has 3. I'm gonna rate every episode and how the segments work as a trio. Again, I doubt I'm the first, but it's done a lot less. Second, as someone who grew up watching these specials as they premiere live, part of the fun isn't just reviewing them as standalone episodes, but also communicating how people reacted when they first premiered. Sometimes what makes an episode so special is that it was the first to accomplish something that pushed the envelope. And seeing how I often watch these specials with my friends from childhood to adulthood, I can also tell you how fans, both young and old, reacted to these specials when they first came out. And again, I'm the only one who can do it. You know what, maybe the only thing that makes this different is you want to see how my ranking differs from yours. You know what, I can live with that. So let's take a look at the top 11 of these. Why top 11? Because I like to go one step beyond. So sit back and enjoy the top 11 Simpsons Halloween specials. Treehouse of Horror 8. Nothing too groundbreaking or influential about this one, it's just funny. It includes the Omega Man, Fly vs. Fly, and Easy Bake Oven. The first segment satirizes the Omega Man with Homer surviving a nuclear attack, leading to maybe comic book guy's funniest moment.
Oh, I've wasted my life.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty funny.
Obsessing over lines written for you, he has a sadder life. So many elements, from Homer lumping in one of his children in the "and the rest" category, him desecrating God knows how many corpses, to somehow outsmarting his friends who want to turn him into, and I'm using their self-proclaimed term here, freak.
You're mutants?
We prefer freaks, or monsters.
Fly vs. Fly is a satire of both the original Fly and the remake, where Bart uses a machine to switch heads with an insect.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty funny on its own, but it's even better if you're familiar with the source material, as well as the remade version.
Yeah.
Help me! Sucker.
Also, I just love this line when he
The
combines
point that
his
he
defense
punked Bart punks it can punk anyone, and that's the weird thing. The point that he can punk a spider as a fly.
Oh, you can be Lisa's.
Hey, some people... I hope I don't know what paid good money for that.
I hope
This
not.
segment satirizes the Salem witch trials with Marge being sentenced to death, only to be revealed that she was a witch. A twist that would have been a lot better if it wasn't in all the advertising.
Simpsons Scarathon!
Well, I'll be a son of a witch.
Still, the writing on this one is pretty good, and even has a cute ending showing this was all secretly the origins of Halloween. Or maybe something else.
And that's the story of the very first caramel cod. I mean Halloween.
The intro also mocked the recent TV ratings, which nowadays people are used to, but back then, some shows gave a little pushback on it. That's certainly what they do here, starting off with a family-friendly rating, but as it gets gorier, the rating goes up higher and higher. It's a pretty decent bit.
Jiminy Christmas! Ah!
TV 66.
Time with good jokes, which makes it a good start to this list.
Hey, yeah.
Come on, give it some candy.
That's our house.
She's a witch!
Number 10.
Treehouse of Horror 12. Another one that doesn't reinvent the wheel, but does add some literal bloody good jokes to it. The first segment is Hex in the City, or In for Mandela Effect fans. Probably the weakest of the three, but still has some great moments when Homer pisses off a fortune teller, and she curses his family. The different ways the family continues to get worse are pretty creative.
It's just a lot of silly superstition. Right, Lisa? See? 2 means yes.
I think most people remember the way he tries to catch a leprechaun to break the curse.
No!
And the
Use
lineup
tricks.
for this wedding between the leprechaun and the fortune teller is just hysterical. Really pause it and take a look at all the different characters that make it in.
Why did you drag me here? I don't know anybody.
The second segment is my personal favorite in this episode, House of Wax. The Simpsons get a smart house with the voice of Pierce Brosnan, whose self-awareness of how smooth he sounds makes so many of these lines instantly great.
Oh, dear me. Oh, yes. Yum, yum, yum. What kind of Cybertronic Ultrabot would I be if I let those beautiful hands touch dishwater? No, I'm asking.
Not a very good one.
Damn straight.
I can't tell you how
Really?
many times I've quoted these deliveries. They'd work well with any other actor, I guess, but Brosnan's effortless charm saying lines that range from devious to dumbass is comedy gold.
Showtime.
I think my house killed my husband.
This is Constable Wickham's. Remove your knickers and wait in the bath. Homer, you're not dead. Which is good. Don't take out my British charm unit. Thanks a lot, asswipe.
The last one is also pretty great. The Simpsons doing a satire of Harry Potter.
Head Zeppelin.
And
At this point, the
Zeppelin.
Harry Potter movies hadn't come out yet, so it was pretty cool doing this mockery for only fans of the book. Make no mistake, it was still a phenomenon, but not everybody knew the characters or story yet, and even
God.
if you didn't know, these jokes were still funny regardless.
She'll be killed.
My sweet little angel!
I still think some people are quoting this on the internet.
Dying tickles.
Also changing Smithers' names to Slithers. That's just absurd.
Slithers.
In death.
Changing Slithers. God damn it, I'm already saying it. Changing Smithers' names to Slithers. I mean, yes, is it less creative? In a way, yes, but it's still funny to me. It's simple, but yet funny.
We shall be together always.
Of course you are. Yeah.
The whole entire thing's a magical episode, especially with dark magic.
Can't live this way anymore.
Treehouse of Horror 11. Okay, I swear after this one the innovative episodes start, but again, this episode just knows how to bring the laughs. It starts off okay with Good Goes Dad, which is a scary reference in its own right.
Yeah.
Where Homer dies and finds he never did a good deed. He's sent back to do one kind service for someone within 24 hours, or he'll face Spike as the devil. Alright, that was another cartoon with the same story. Anyway, we still have some good giggles. From the way he tries to do good but keeps making things worse, to the almost bizarre shade they throw at John Wayne.
You'll wake up John Wayne!
I'm already up.
Not a Conqueror fan, I guess.
I guess, huh?
The special really turns on with the second segment mocking Hansel and Gretel. It doesn't sound like anything too crazy, but you get the feeling they just tried every joke they had centered around fairy tales, and most of them hit bullseye.
It's one of those things that a lot of people forget when it comes to fairy tales. It does come from a dark place, especially a Hansel and Gretel. Like, literally, a stranger in the woods trying to cook kids. Two twins, technically. Brothers and sisters.
Bitch! Oh no, that's me!
It's kind of like watching a really dark and twisted Looney Tunes short, except instead of one bedtime story, they're spoofing a dozen. It leaves room for a lot of messed up humor, getting a lot of hard laughs.
She's only fattening you up so she could eat you. What are you gonna do?
But it's the last one that's my favorite. Night of the Dolphin. This idea is so simple and so one-note, you'd swear there was very little you could do with it. They take the premise of Alfred Hitchcock's birds and apply it to dolphins, being sick of humanity's treatment of them. And it bizarrely makes for a lot of great material.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is that they know dolphins are cute-looking, but also incredibly smart. So the idea of them turning evil but looking adorable while doing so makes for some great imagery.
Come on, humans! We've wiped out entire species before! We can do it again!
The visual alone of mankind rushing towards these hopping sea mammals just slays me. How can you not crack up watching this?
Poor thing. Here.
Ow!
Son of a...
It's a battle of insanity that ends.
Hey man, yeah. After that point, yeah, fight a dolphin. If it bites me, I'm the first thing I'm thinking is
A
swing.
high body count. Of laughter. Yeah, so I got for the ending of this one. I doubt the others will be better.
Speak in low-frequency voices. I don't think they can...
Ow!
Okay, that was a nice to the transition. That was pretty nice.
Treehouse of Horror 7. When I think of Simpson Halloween episodes that just have hilariously bummer endings, this is always the one I think of. The setups for all of them are great, but each one has a very twisted, mean-spirited conclusion. The first one is The Thing and I, where Bart discovers he has a long-lost evil twin kept in the attic.
I worked my butt off to feed you 4 kids, and all you do it... What?
3? We have 3 kids, Homer.
Yeah.
There's a ton of great jokes, including maybe the best from Dr. Hibbert.
Why, you've probably never even seen your own face in the mirror.
But the episode ends with almost the obvious revelation that Bart is actually the evil twin. So rather than learn their...
In the weirdest way, that makes a little bit too much sense. Bart got away with a lot of stuff. To the point that he literally got away with a lot of stuff.
lesson and treat them as equals, they decide to lock Bart in the attic and feed him fish heads.
Can I have some turkey? Oh, you finish your fish heads, then we'll talk.
That is so messed up. The next one satirizes God knows how many Twilight Zone episodes where Lisa builds a tiny civilization and watches to see how quickly they evolve.
One of them is nailing something to the door of the cathedral. I've created Lutherans.
Watching them form a technologically advanced society while also creating a religion around Lisa being God and Bart being the devil offers its own fun commentary. In the end, though, Lisa does become a god among specks, but she no longer has control over her previous life, dooming her to a tiny dystopia.
Bring me some shoes. Nice ones.
She'll want socks, too. I'll get socks.
The final one satirizes the 1996 election between Bob Dole and Bill Clinton. I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but remember when this was the worst politics got? I'll say the jokes around Bob Dole aren't anything special, but the ones around Bill Clinton and what a smooth but devious opportunist he was are pretty fun.
Well, thanks for taking care of Dole for me. Hey!
Once the aliens take over their bodies and Homer knows the truth, he has to change everything from purple to red. I mean, he gets in all sorts of trouble, including accidentally killing the candidates.
No!
Of course he did.
Christ, that is dark.
Very more
But
so.
the best really is the ending, when they're revealed to be aliens, but because it's a two-party system, they have no choice but to vote for the lesser evil.
I'll vote for a third-party candidate.
Go ahead. Throw your vote away.
The votes are cast and they're all enslaved, leading to one of the best commentaries on having to vote between two power-hungry monsters.
Don't blame me. I voted for Kodos.
Go! Tell me you haven't seen history repeat this several times.
Yes, they
It
have.
wasn't the only moment these specials went political, but it is strangely the most dated, yet somehow also the most timeless. Treehouse of Horror 1. It only makes sense the original Halloween special would make it on here. This is the episode that started it all, and while the previous installments are probably funnier, this episode not only still has some clever laughs, but it has some great atmosphere. First off, I love how they incorporate wraparound stories early on. They stop this around the fourth special, but they really give more of a mood and a fourth wall to eventually break through. Like they're just stories or dreams, but then something inevitably breaks through into reality. Yeah, I know it's an old cliche, but on Halloween, that's kind of what I'm here for.
Yeah, And when it comes to old cliche, is the reason why there's still a cliche. I mean, it still holds volume. The best way I can put that.
Oh, I hate Halloween.
Also, this is why it's called Treehouse of Horror, because it literally started in a treehouse. The 3 segments lampoon haunted house films like Poltergeist and Amityville Horror, a new spin on the Twilight Zone episode To Serve Man, which is also the first appearance of the aliens. And the last segment is just straight up The Raven.
Over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore.
And I know it's comedy and everything, but honestly, this is one of my favorite versions of the poem. Like how some people include Young Frankenstein in the ranking of Frankenstein movies. It's just so stylish and well done, you feel like you have to include it.
Quoth the Raven.
Nevermore.
Why, you little...
James Earl Jones is not only the narrator, but he makes a brief appearance in every segment.
A buck. I'm glad there's a curse on this place.
Huh?
I slaved in the kitchen for days for you people.
Just imagining him in a recording booth making those sounds as a crying alien kills me. It even started the intro where Marge warns viewers that the episode shouldn't be watched by kids.
So if you have sensitive children, maybe you should tuck them into bed early tonight instead of writing us angry letters tomorrow.
Ironically, it's the most tamed out of the Halloween specials, yet it still does have a dark, brooding dread that you don't really see that often in these Halloween episodes, or Simpsons in general. It's like the whole special wanted to be a satire of campfire stories, but also still wanted to be its own campfire story.
You must kill them all.
Are you my conscience?
Yes, I am.
Kind of a dangerous conscience, don't you think? I must kill them. No.
The angles, the colors, the shadows, they really went out of their way to make this stand out from the others at the time. And it stood out so much, they're still making them to this day. It's the first one to set the tone, and though you could argue they went in different directions in many ways, it's still quite a tone it set.
Nevermore.
Treehouse of Horror 33. You may have noticed there's not a ton of recent Halloween episodes on here, but if you've seen this one, you know why it's on the list. Not only does it ace every satire in both look and tone, but it adds new elements to it that you don't often see so effectively done in modern-day Simpsons. From the Pookadook mocking the Barbadook, Simpsons World mocking Westworld, but especially Death Tome mocking Death Note, where the entire segment is animated in the anime style.
Wow,
It's safe to go after an anime that everybody recognizes like...
Wow, okay, I did not know that. Okay, they were mocking Death Note. Okay. I never saw this one, to be honest.
Or something. But the fact that they did one that was popular but wasn't necessarily a household name kind of gives it a bit of street cred.
I am called Steve.
Your name is
Steve?
When I was born, Steve was a very exotic name.
People were blown away by this segment. Really think about the last time you've been blown away by anything from The Simpsons. The anime style surprisingly works super well with this writing, cleverly displaying all the background and foreground jokes hidden within the segment. The voices decently match the designs of the characters, and the timing and style just seem to go hand in glove. It just worked.
The world's most clicked on cat
Aww.
is being held hostage.
It's so odd to think these two would go so well together, but I laughed so hard at these scenes while also admiring the artistry of them. While that segment certainly stole the show and is the best part, I think Simpsons World also effectively parodied how much of an impact Simpsons had on media, both good and bad.
I know it feels like you're a man, but you are actually something much, much more expensive. Intellectual property.
Simpsons has made fun of how long it's been on the air for years, and even mocked their popularity as early as the second Halloween episode, which we'll get to in a bit. But this one added a new spin around making an amusement park based on them, which turns into a nightmare. Again, for a series that has made these jokes so many times, this did seem like a new spin, and in some ways it was even kind of creepy. Imagine your life story suddenly being turned into an amusement park attraction. You could easily see comedy in it, but you could also see horror in it too. It's surprisingly effective. Let me just imagine some of my most embarrassing moments. And second thought, don't do that.
Really?
Like I said, there's not a ton of modern Halloween specials on the list, but admit it, everyone would feel strange if this wasn't on it. In a world where the Simpsons mold is pretty well defined, this one's still...
To be honest, would you... It makes sense, Lisa having the Death Note, but then again, it'd be dangerous if Bart has it as well.
to uniquely break it.
You could kill Janie. Would that make you feel better? No. Maybe.
Treehouse of Horror 6. 3 great stories that brought the laughs, but also brought some experimentation. The first segment shows giant billboards and colorful advertisement mascots coming to life.
Ew.
Yeah, good luck with that today.
Oh,
Wreck
God.
the school, you know you wanna. I agreed.
Well, nothing new is really dabbled with here. It is a ton of great visual gags.
If you're looking for that big donut of yours, Flanders has it.
Really?
The second segment gets their take on Nightmare on Elm Street, where Willie takes on the role of Freddy. This episode really had fun with some surreal imagery and works humor into them perfectly. I love how they show Bart as dreaming he's in a cartoon when he himself is a cartoon. Like, how do you do that? Well, they did softer painted backgrounds like a lot of animated shows at the time, and they went for a lot more wonderfully exaggerated reactions. You can tell it's really different from the other times we've seen this character.
What a rare acquaintance.
Bart, is that you?
Yes.
Take out the garbage.
The way we dive into their
Really?
imaginations. Well,
Your son screamed for help, or screamed for dire help by just screaming. In the Homer ain't shit. For real.
Complicated and simple techniques is also very effective. Like, you can have Willie turn into a million things to try and avoid sinking, or you can have Bart just close his eyes and, in the exact same shot, he's transported to his dreams. That requires so little, but it's so effective.
Sometimes little
Of
can
course,
be
everyone
more
remembers
effective.
Homer Cubed. It's pretty well known that The Simpsons are meant to be line drawings and don't translate well in 3 dimensions. Don't believe me, just look at my old Bart doll.
Oh, God.
Sweet combo, Jesus, that's scary. So the animators
It
had
is.
their work cut out for them. On top of creating models that, okay, aren't perfect, but replicate their look about as best as they can. These models would also go on to be the outline for how to portray them in CG, to a point where we're just kind of used to them looking like this now in video games. I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert in geometry or cosmology. There. I said it. But after taking a few courses and being introduced to certain equations and ideas, I remember saying to myself, oh, like that Simpson episode. There actually is a lot of quantum physics being referenced here that leads to a lot more layers of the humor. This is an 11 list, I have a lot more to talk about, so if you want to know more about this, everybody has a quantum physics teacher and never got laid talked about. Bottom line, this episode brought the brains, variety, and above all, a lot of chuckles that Halloween.
Ooh, erotic cakes.
Hey, yo. I don't think that cake shop is not for you, I think. You know what? No, I'm good. Yeah.
Treehouse of Horror 4. Yeah, I swear I didn't plan that on purpose. Every
Are you
episode
sure?
in this is a satire, even the wraparound goofing on Night Gallery. And yeah, even these paintings are a lot of fun to look at. The first segment parodies The Devil and Daniel Webster, where a trial is held for the life of the lead, in this case Homer. And Flanders is revealed to be the devil, which is already a great twist.
Yeah. Dude, I remember watching this one, and I'm like, ain't Flanders a goody two shoes like him, the devil? Yeah, that is a great twist.
Homer gives his soul for a donut, but doesn't finish the last bite.
I'm smarter than the devil. I'm smarter than the devil.
You're not smarter than me.
Rather than throw it away, he holds on to it and puts signs all around it not to eat it. Which I feel like has become a meme of its own.
Forbidden donut.
He's put on trial with Lionel Hutz representing him, which effortlessly leads to a ton of laughs.
Some ground rules. Number 1, we get bathroom breaks every half hour.
Agreed. Number 2, the jury will be chosen by me.
Agreed. No, wait.
I like too, it isn't just the trial, we get to actually see Homer go to hell. And the punishments he has to go through are so creatively hilarious.
Have all the donuts in the world! I don't understand it. James Coco went mad in 15 minutes.
Next is a parody of Terror at 20,000 feet, where Bart sees a gremlin on the bus. And I'll just say it, this gremlin looks better than whatever the hell that melting Teddy Ruxpin candle was.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Who's driving the bus?
Uno momento, por favor.
It's pretty impressive
Hey,
how many
yo.
laughs it can get just on a school bus. It's even the first appearance of Gunter, who will become a Simpsons regular.
Oh, would you care for a bite of my Fingerstrasser bar? I also have a bag of marzipan Joy-Joys.
The last segment parodies Bram Stoker's Dracula with Mr. Burns as the iconic vampire. They do a good job satirizing the film's unique style while also telling their own story with Bart getting bitten.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. I missed you during my uneventful absence.
Again, there's a lot of great atmosphere and dark visuals mixing well with the humor. Even if not every joke holds up the best.
Dad, do you notice anything strange?
Yeah, his hairdo looks so cool.
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy was a popular show in the 2000s.
Okay.
Plus, it has one of the most random but also funniest endings of all the specials.
Happy Halloween, everybody!
Really?
Always enjoy when they show love to a Garfield Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful parodies, wonderful spins, and wonderful atmosphere lead to, what else? Wonderful laugh-out-loud moments.
Number 3.
Treehouse of Horror 3. Maybe I'm doing this on purpose.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, you are.
Episodes, so once again, we got wraparounds, great atmosphere, and moments people are still quoting today.
Good.
The episode takes place at a Halloween party, which I still crack up. Barton knows what a Clockwork Orange is. And everybody tells scary stories. The first one makes light of the living doll. You think these writers are Rod Serling fans? Where Bart's crusty doll comes to life and tries to kill Homer.
There goes the last lingering thread of my
Okay, that's still funny.
sexuality.
These scenes are so funny. I feel like half the segment is used constantly online.
Terrible curse.
That's bad.
But it comes with a free Frogut.
That's good.
The toppings contain potassium benzoate. That's bad.
Can I go now?
The second is King Homer, a satire of Godzilla. Nah, just kidding. His babies stay out. Where Homer plays the giant killer ape. They not only make great jokes pointing out funny details I never did notice before.
Single white female wanted for mysterious expedition.
What kind of show you got for us, Mr. Burns? Well, the ape's going to stand around for 3 hours or so.
But they also do a great job recreating a lot of iconic shots. It's also pretty funny that for a Halloween special, 2 of these segments have overly upbeat romantic music at the end. The last one definitely ends on a bloodier note, though, as Bart reads a spell book to bring his cat back to life, but accidentally summons zombies, very similar to Pet Sematary.
Zombies! Please, they prefer to be called the living impaired.
This is one of the segments where the horror jokes, of course, are great, but the gags before the supernatural stuff happen are also very well done.
Find Waldo yet again. Man, he's just not trying anymore.
I especially love this animal graveyard. Filled with animated primetime shows that were so rushed into production in 1 year they were taken off just as quickly as they were added. Damn. I don't know if a lot of people remember that, but if you don't, it's an interesting era to look up. They even have a little jab at TV audiences after celebrating how they didn't turn into zombies.
Shh, TV!
Man, fall down. Funny.
Well, I do wish there was an ending wraparound for this one, like it starts off showing them all at the party, but then just sort of ends on this story. The segments really do stand out as some of the most memorable. It just isn't Halloween without killer clowns, zombies, and Shirley Temple getting eaten alive. Yeah, we should really make that a regular.
I've got a story so scary you'll wet your pants.
Too late.
Oh, Grandpa.
Treehouse of Horror 2. Yeah, I'm definitely doing this on purpose now.
Yeah, you are.
This is the first Halloween special they did. I think you could argue really pushed the envelope at the time. It's ironic the first special had Marge giving warning to whiny parents who still let their kids watch it. Hell, even she brings up.
Hell, people still getting out a warning, and the parents still complaining about it. I let my kid watch it. Why? We warned you not to. Yeah, I thought it would still be safe. Okay, then it's on you. That makes zero sense.
Well, if you didn't listen to me last time, you're not going to now.
But this is the one that probably deserved that warning. We get another wraparound sequence where everyone eats too much candy and has bad dreams. The first one pokes fun at the monkey's paw, where every wish they make has some sort of ironic twist. This is also the episode that starred the aliens' long laughing trope. Probably one of the best jokes is Bart wishes for their family to be rich and famous, but everyone gets sick and tired of them seeing them all over the place. Obviously poking fun about how they were all over the place back then.
Yeah. If I hear one more thing about The Simpsons, I swear I'm going to scream. At first they were cute and funny, but now they're just annoying.
This is why there's no Simpson November. The The second segment once again takes from their favorite source material, Family Guy. No Twilight Zone, where Bart has the power to transform anyone into anything.
Give it some gas, man.
Hey, this is fun, isn't it? We're gonna die, aren't we?
Hiya, Bart! The original Twilight Zone episode had a good sense of humor, but this one takes it to a whole new level. His dad isn't just turned to a jack-in-the-box, he tries to reconnect with him while he's this strange, bizarre abomination. And again, side jokes are goddamn treasures.
Homer, I see you agree with my theory. I'm not nodding, it's the air conditioning.
I love too how this becomes a nightmare because at the end he actually ends up getting along with Homer.
I love you, son.
And again, maybe not the best to interpret Bart's nighttime slumbers.
Yeah.
Lastly, we get Mr. Burns looking for a brain for his giant robot. When he confuses Homer for being dead, he definitely makes sure he's dead afterwards. This was imagery that had all my friends and I going, holy shit! Simpsons could get bloody and violent, but this was a whole new ballpark. Even the end when Homer wakes up gives us a hilarious but still pretty grisly image.
I had my head grafted onto your, shall we say, ample frame.
This is the episode that said, screw it, let's go dark, let's go gory, and let's make fun of everything under the sun, including ourselves. And that's just about everything a great Simpsons Halloween special should have. Laughs, gore, creativity, heavy shadows, atmosphere. It's just top notch. And there's only one episode left that can top it. And the number one best tree house so far, it's 5, the one with the shinning. Yeah, if you didn't see it on the list, you know it's number 1.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows why this episode is great. It not only masterfully satirizes great stories, movies, and ideas, but it has the most consistent laughs out of all the specials.
Remember the advice your father gave you on your wedding day? Did you ever travel back in time?
Almost unanimously, everyone agrees this is the best one, particularly with its opening segment satirizing The Shining. This is one you can technically enjoy if you haven't seen the Kubrick classic, but by God, if you have, you're gonna eat up every joke and every wink to the original.
Yes.
Don't be reading my mind between 4 and 5. That's Willie's time.
I can't even.
When it comes to doing parodies, especially when cartoon form, I have to give it to Simpsons, but due to the fact that they have done it masterfully for so many years, is the reason why they've been sticking around for this long.
How many people have quoted or referenced this segment. It even does a pretty fun spin on the all work and no play bit, where instead of being written over and over on paper, it's written over and over on the walls. That's both really funny and kind of creepy at the same time. The next segment involves Homer time traveling, accidentally changing his reality by literally stepping on the past. These futures are so creative, and each one brings such a variety of hilarious insanity.
What happened to us, Kodos?
Quiet, you.
It also has fun showing the different ways he messes up the past, which you'd think would get old really quick, but they really go above and beyond coming up with a variety of mistakes.
This is gonna cost me.
Again, you can't even count how many quotable moments there are in this segment. It's just fantastic.
What's a donut? It's raining again.
The last one is Nightmare Cafeteria, playing off the story of a mad person cooking up and eating children. That feeling makes its way into a lot of urban legends and campfire stories. In this one, it's Bart and Lisa's school eating up kids, and it's just so fun seeing these characters, usually associated with authority and order, doing something as insane as eat the students.
Cooking Millhouse.
Again,
really?
Are not only great, but incredibly grim and disturbing. Even when they don't show the blood, it's still such a horrific idea.
Don't worry, guys. Something always comes along to save us.
Look at the face on him. That is genuinely unsettling.
Very.
But it doesn't skimp on the gore either. As when I referenced one of the more random endings before, this one is by far the most random of them all.
One for a sign of people dance until they make us stop.
It's honestly so odd. You stop paying attention to how graphic it is. Like many of the others, it sets a great mood, has expressive animation, bizarre visuals, creative ideas, but it truly is the joke writing that makes this one the best. I threw a Halloween party when I was younger, invited all my friends over, and I was recording this thinking nobody probably wanted to put it on, but to my surprise, everybody did. They were so excited. We all laughed at Simpsons before, but when this one premiered, it was definitely the hardest and most consistent we laughed. Some of my friends had a hard time breathing, they were laughing so hard. It just did everything right. I know it's mostly known for the shitting segment, but if you want the funniest, meanest, most spontaneous, and most unsettling Halloween special, it's a fair bet you don't have to look any further than Simpsons Treehouse of Horror 5.
I have to agree, yeah.
With that said, what are your thoughts? Do you agree with my list? Disagree? Agree that all of them should be on there, but in a different order? Let me know which ones you think are the best and which ones you're going to watch over and over and over whenever the Headless Krusty the Clown rides into your neighborhood. I'm a nostalgia critic guy, remember? So you don't have to.
Thanks a lot, asswipe.
I do have to agree. It's due to the fact that the list is a legit top 11 list. Now, if it was like a top 21, maybe top 30, you at least got a few more in there. But like I said, I also haven't seen the newer ones, so. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did. And let me know in the comments which one of House of Horrors, for The Simpsons is y'all favorites. Let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, that being said, if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Channel Awesome. I will leave the original link to this video down below so watch it uninterrupted. Till next time, please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay warm. Peace out.
And little questions is everything they know about you. No way.